Hi, everyone. My name is Dan. I'm the head of product for Regs2Go. Regs2Go is our new digital platform to help you and your trainees navigate safety regulations. It costs less than traditional books, and it provides significant additional value. I'm going to show you a few of the features right now that make it such a useful tool for training and compliance. So let's go right into our 1926 book. You might be familiar with this book from Mancomm. It's a pretty heavy book, right? But this is the digital version. There's a table of contents on the side here. So you can easily jump to any section you want to by popping open these menus on the side and searching for it that way. So I'm going to search here, subpart M, fall protection, and go to 1926, duty to have fall protection. You can also find things by using the search bar up here. So we can do 1926.451 if we want to jump to that for scaffolds, right? Or if you don't know the exact section you want to go to, you can type a search term. So for example, respiratory protection. Probably most of you know which regulation that is, but if you don't, you can just search it and it will come up here with the result up top that most closely matches your search term. But if you don't find what you're looking for immediately, you can scroll down the page. We show all of the results from the different subparagraphs, and then we show results from other sections such as beryllium, right, where there's references to that search term. So it's a pretty handy search term and search function, and it moves really quickly. All right, let's go back to 1926-501 for fall protection. Now, let's say that I also want to show you an additional feature now. So let's say that this is a regulation that you train or use very frequently. Obviously, it's a commonly cited one, so many people probably do. And let's say you want to refer back to it. You can bookmark the section by clicking this, and it will get added to your bookmarks. Or if there's a specific paragraph that you want to look at, you can see here it says added to your bookmarks. Let's say I want to add 1926-501-2, paragraph 3 to my bookmarks, hoist areas. I can just click add bookmark, and it will tell me it's added to my bookmarks. I could also add a note. So a note, it highlights the area, but you can add something specific, such as remember that this paragraph was cited in our last citation or something like that. You add it as a personal note, so it's added just for you, and you can put any additional text here. You can save your content here. And now you see it says there one note. So when you're looking through this again, and as you're looking through them, all the paragraphs, you can see the ones that have notes you've added. You can also look at the notes for all of the notes that have been added for 1926-501. So just never use a bucket as a ladder. You can add images or any other media to notes, and this will show you all of your notes in which paragraphs you refer to. They refer to. Now there's also a button up here that says activity, and this is a list of all of your notes and bookmarks across the entire platform. So this will allow you to access your notes and access your bookmarks from whatever page you're on. You can see ones that are linked to different regulations than what you're currently looking at. So this is a way to really keep all your notes and bookmarks consolidated. It can save a lot of effort over just writing things in the margins of your books or writing them on paper, just to have everything in one place. All right, now the last thing I want to show you is what we call expert insights, and related to that is the letters of interpretation. You might be familiar with the letters of interpretation. Those are coming from OSHA, and those are OSHA certified experts who are giving kind of interpretive advice of the regulations and how they apply to certain scenarios. So we have all of these buttons throughout that say LOIs. The button up top here are letters of interpretation that apply to 1926-501. The ones on these paragraphs are linking specifically to those paragraphs. So if I click here on this LOI, it's going to come up with LOIs that are linked to that paragraph. such as requirements for fall protection when ladder jack scaffolds are used for residential and commercial construction. So I look at that and I can see the letter right here. This saves a lot of effort over on OSHA. On OSHA, I think the user experience just isn't as good. It's a little bit harder to get to your LOIs, but right here, you're just on the paragraph and you can very quickly just pull it up and read through the entire text. The expert insights are like the LOIs, except those are experts that our company, Mancomm, has specifically worked with. And we really make care to make our experts people who are writing expertise and insights in a way that's very easy to understand. And they also use other media such as images. So here's an example of an expert insight added by one of the safety professionals we work with, Chet Lloyd. This one shows it's linked to the same paragraph, 1926 501B, and it has an example of somebody who is obviously not following the regulation. This worker was exposed to 3-story falls to the ground below as he was walking the exterior top plate. So this is an example of something that can clearly illustrate the regulation. And oftentimes these kind of visual examples will help you and your trainees understand the key points of the regulation and help them to kind of help be a learning tool to drive home those points. So some of our insights are these images. We also have additional ones that are just more descriptive and more like the letters. I guess a lot of the ones here are images, but you'll also find some of the insights that are just more kind of explaining the regulation or explaining best practices in a way that's easy to understand. All right, so thank you. Those are the key features that I think you'll find very valuable in Regs2Go. And for the full list of features, you can check out our community center and you can access it on the homepage of our product as soon as you log in. All right, thanks a lot. Bye.